Hey guys, and welcome to Cinematic Comet. There's this amazing rumor going around that Chris Evans is supposedly looking to make future appearances in the MCU, which needless to say broke the internet when it came out. Both the actor and Kevin Feige have denied this news, but we have trained Marvel fans who know better than to listen to what people associated to Marvel are saying, especially when it comes to details regarding future appearances and the plot, which is fair enough because they don't want to ruin any surprises for us. Having Chris Evans potentially return has made my year because I honestly thought that he was done after Endgame. Before we proceed any further, there's a quick disclaimer for those who don't want any potential spoilers to not continue watching this video just in case any of my predictions turn out to be accurate. Actually, I can't really call them my predictions because I've read all of them online or on social media. So technically they're predictions of other people online. So without further ado, let's begin. Captain America had the perfect ending to his arc in Endgame in my opinion, so I personally don't see Marvel tampering with that. Instead, if we see Steve Rogers from a timeline making any appearances, it'll probably be as a mentor for the new Avengers, which would be pretty cool. If Marvel has really been keeping their cards close to their chest, we might even see him return in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. That is obviously assuming the fact that he's still alive. As mentioned in my previous video, there seems to be huge issues with Cap's legacy being passed on, and who better than Steve Rogers himself to sort out the mess. It seems like the multiverse is going to play a huge part in the MCU from here on out, and with the arrival of the multiverse comes infinite possibilities. We could see Cap from a different timeline show up in a movie like Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness for a brief cameo. There was an interesting theory that I read that we might see another timeline's Cap show up in Avengers 5 to unite all the Avengers and take on the common threat. Though I personally feel that Chris Evans is done playing any more roles in the Avengers movies, and I would be okay with that because I wouldn't want a different timeline Steve Rogers leading the Avengers in our timeline. A brief cameo would be nice though. There's another outlandish theory that with the multiverse, Marvel might try playing out the HydraCap story in another timeline. For those who've forgotten, this is the same comic book storyline which started out in 2016 where Cap is revealed to be working with Hydra all along. Of course, it's all a cover and a really long story, but long story short, the real Cap returns to beat HydraCap to a pulp and restore order to the world. Nonetheless, this is a very risky story to be played on screen, even if it's in another timeline, and I don't think Marvel would be willing to take that risk, especially when there are so many better stories they can tell. Lastly, there is the potential for a Disney Plus show which shows how Steve returned all the Infinity Stones back to their original timelines, therefore settling down with Peggy Carter. This would obviously involve having Chris Evans to agree to a lot of appearances, but if it can be done, a lot of people would love to see it. We could even get a sneak peek on how his beautiful life with Peggy Carter went by. So that's it from my end guys. If you have any other theories how Chris Evans could return, please let me know in the comment section below. It's always a pleasure interacting with you guys, and if you like the video, please remember to share, subscribe and leave me one of these. I shall see you guys soon, and until then, remember to aim for the moon because even if you miss, you land among the stars.